Get your new Vermeer ZR5 1200 from your dealership now. The ZR5 1200. Bailing your way. Oh. Hey gang, welcome back to the farm. The old stream, that is. See if you can spot the difference, what's going on around the place. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm looking at a few of them right now. Differences, one big one right there, and some there. That's right, we've had the health inspector, well, the safety and health inspector and whatever else come through. We've had to put some drainage systems in, especially because we have this grain silo here for our new grate area, just to help with the drainage so water doesn't flow in and out of places. And yeah, so there's drainage going over there, drainage in here. Now to get it done, it cost about $900 or something, I'm pretty sure. I forget exactly how much to get it done, but we had to get they just had to come and dig out some trench areas and re-gravel everything and put in the pits basically. But it's come up lovely, I think. You'll find. But now we've got some good drainage. Okay, so not to worry. What are we doing today? Like I said last time out, we're cracking on with some mowing. Now, I know what we've been saying about buying Field 12, Brian. I'm looking at you. I do want to buy it, but like I said, this one here. I've seen it for about 12,000, if not 11,000, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to hang out for that price yet because, and I say this because Field 16 is minus 41.3%. It's a really good size field and its value is 37,000. That combined with that, because that farmland, if we now take a look at this, is grass. Or in fact, all this is grass up around here. So I think I want to risk spending 37,000 on this field. Right, come get out of that, please. Buying it, and then today we're going to mow these. There is a contract for Field 15 too, but Field 15 actually takes a fair bit to mow, and in fact, my mower is probably too small to do all this job right now. But I'm still going to do it. I'm going to hang in there and do it. We're going to have to mow it, and then we're going to have to row it all. And then I'm going to have to bale it. So we're going to crack into that first up today anyway. I'm going to buy it now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, gang. Because I'm hoping this is going to net us a hefty little profit with our silage bales, right? So look at that. Done. I've done it. And we've left ourselves some money in the bank as well to go and get some... or get the bale wrapper anyway to lease it. Now, I could potentially get another job as well. Swing around here. Questions, answers, no answers, plenty of questions. Oh, look. Their crop looks lovely and fertilized. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. I'm potentially thinking, don't worry about another contract. Let's just get our job done. Lease the baler. Now, I said I was going to, buy the bale wrapper, but I think they're $25,000, so we're just going to lease it for this time out again. I'll consider picking up another job, depending if I feel like I want to do any more mowing or whether we should be doing more mowing. This is already going to be a lot because you can see our field just straight over there. Now, the reason I bought that field as well, it gives us free access to the creek. So we no longer have to drive into someone else's property to get water, okay? We now have free access to the creek. So, yeah, let's crack into it. So this is the new field. Field 16. And I gotta be honest, we were talking about sheeps last time out. It's looking promising. It could end up being a good sheep paddock. Especially if we end up buying, like, I'm probably end up one day buying field 15, so we've got the pair. You know, it's almost like when you play Monopoly, you got to get the the pairs or the streets. You know, like Mayfield and Park Lane or whatever it is. You know, like you got to get them all, and probably that field next door. And I've got to be honest, I'd like to get that field next door, chop down that fence, and then plow that in between, take the trees out, plow that in between bit, and then we've got a nice big paddock up in there as well. Looks like a good little paddock for some sheep also. So we've got a lot of options on the cards, on the table, but I think you'll find not too bad. Look, we've got access to the creek now, like I said, to that little creek. I just want to have a look at, I think this goes down under here to another field area. You want to sort that out, buddy? Yeah, I've worked on that field just there on the right before, and I've mown that one before too. Okay, very cool. I didn't know that's what accessed under that way. Okay, so we've got plenty of options for fields and stuff around here. That's no question, that is for sure. And then the other thing you'll notice is I have put the mower on the front. I know it's probably meant for the back, but get some beacons on. Oops. But just driving around the way we were, it was so much easier to have it on the front. Pulling it behind, sometimes I was missing spots. Alright, we're going to cut through our paddock here. Right, so I've now got to row it and bale it, and then we're going to wrap it. I know it's a lot of mowing, and I don't like always doing a lot of mowing, but hey, when it's going to be just all profit in our back pocket, I don't see the problem in doing it. We're going to cut through this little bit, please. There's our new drain system, you can see. Lovely. Oops, just put the mower through the wall. Okay, lower it there, please. Good job, mower. Thanks for your help again today. Right, windrow, I think it's around the back, is it not? It is. Oh, doing the hold over the shoulder. I seem to be able to reverse a little bit better like this. Don't speak too soon. Okay, is that good enough? Oh, and that's spot on. Okay. Yeah, what do you think of our new grade system anyway? I think the drains have come up really nice and really works really well. Tidied up the yard just a little bit and helped with the drainage out. Okay, so on to the second slowest part of the production. Look, I think we're going to have to invest in mowing gear a lot. The better mowing gear I get, the more it means that we're going to be able to... how am I going to do this? Yeah, I think from just here. So the better mowing gear we get early on, the quicker the mowing jobs will become. And that's basically that in a nutshell. You know? I don't think we're going to avoid that. It's not something we're aiming to avoid. Mowing is going to be essentially part of our produce, especially going forward. We're going to need silage, we're going to need hay bales, we're going to need straw bales, especially when we've got animals to take care of in the future, you know? So yeah. I don't want that one, thanks. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I'm not falling. I'll push all my chips and call all in. I'll bet on myself, you keep stalling. I hear destiny and it's calling. I'll keep my head up high through the downs and lows, and we're all going live. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.
Alright, so that takes care of the rowing. Holy moly, these little fields are quite hard to row on. Especially camera angles. I'm trying to be conscious of the fact that you guys are watching this in a faster motion, so when I'm janking the camera around a lot, I know it can probably cause a bit of nausea, and at the same time I'm trying to be able to see where I'm going, and with the trees really encroaching on every side of the field, it makes it really hard. So it's understandable that sometimes I just want to lop a few trees down, if you know what I mean. Right, where are we putting this bad boy? We'll put it back where it was. It seemed like a good spot to have it tucked out of the way, although we are using the rower a fair bit, I think, aren't we? Just come around this way for me. Okay, 25,000 3-point turns later, and we are looking good there. Okay, let's unhitch that. Now I'm probably going to utilize I'm probably going to utilize the Fiat to do a lot of the baling work, because I think the baler might take a little bit more oomph, a little bit more horsepower, a few more ponies to crank that thing up and get it going. We'll leave the forks on the front. Hello Fiat, good morning. Or should I say good afternoon? Alright, here we go. Let's back around here. Mining the new grate system. The workers that came and put it in assured me that it was good to drive over. It was graded heavily. Okay. Alright. All hooked up, lovely. We've still got a fair bit in the old hopper as well, which is great news. Let's get a bit of zoom out for this job. Yeah, the Fiat's definitely gonna knock this into touch. Unpack it and away we go. Right. I know it's a lot of time lapsing, especially with these jobs today, and I probably wouldn't try and knock it over a couple of episodes, but the fact is, here's a couple of truths. This afternoon, I've got it on 0.5 again, but because I want to knock this all on the head and get it wrapped before this afternoon, I think about 5 or 6 o'clock. Oops. It's due to, is it Z for automatic unload? I think it is. Z for automatic drop. Yeah, this afternoon. And what size bales are we on, actually, please? We are on 150. I'll take 150. Do they go higher? No, just 150s. That's fine. Yeah, so it's about to rain, so I kind of want to get it all done before it rains, and then we can move on to the next. Well, it's going to be the 1st of May. We'll be moving on to like the 2nd, are we? And then these guys won't be fermented until next month after that. So they can kind of sit in the paddock. I'm hoping that we'll get probably 2 or 3. Maybe we might get 3. 3 mowing sessions out of the fields this season. And once again, I'm not going to worry too much about the little nitty-gritty bits in and around the place. I kind of just want to get this job done, home and hosed and everything wrapped. I'll come back and get that stuff later. But yeah, okay, I'll keep going. Wow, there's lots of little 1%ers hanging around the place if you've noticed. We'll see if they amount to anything at the end, but I feel like we're going to get one more bale and half a load, so I don't think it's worth going around chasing our tail too much. I don't know how many bales we've got. At a guess, I'm going to go 23, but we'll soon see, I think, once we check the scoreboard here. It's always exciting, and I think the fact if we have over 20 bales that are going to be silage bales for us to sell off, that's going to be a good haul of money. Now, I know what you're all thinking, the fact that I spent money on a field. Well, you're probably not all thinking that. You probably think it's a good idea that we bought another field, and I think actually that is a good idea that we bought another field, because it can't hurt to have more land up our sleeve, especially when it was 43 or 47% off. So yeah, I feel like we got a bargain. $37,000 for this big bit of land, and it's scattered in bales right now. And potential grounds, like next door looks like it's made for sheep. I'm going to check a few things on it with the owner who owns it. But, right. Let's pack this up. And let's do a check on the bales. We'll have to do a save. So, I went 23 bales for this session so far. Is it this tab here? No, that's the sales. Actually, how much is the price of silage? And when does it go up, right? It's 470, 485 respective now. So 567 you're looking towards the end of the year. So probably not going to sell all our bales till towards the end of the year. So we'll just keep stacking them up. And I know it's going to be good money initially, but yeah. All right, let's see what we got under the stats tab, please. We have got bales produced 21. Okay, I was close. This session, 21 bales. I'll take it. That's fantastic. So we just got to get these guys wrapped now and on the way. Hey gang, I've just put a cut in here and you're like, what's going on here? This is not right. I've just been away for a few hours after I started recording because I had to go up to the hospital and look after my nan. While my family's away, I'm in charge. That's okay. I love my nan, so I want to look after her and make sure she's okay. She's got a few broken ribs and stuff, so I've got to be there for her. But that allowed me to come back, and while I was having some lunch, I thought, you know what? I might just pick up a bit of a quick contract. I'll have a look anyway, and I found some Gucci equipment that I've absolutely fallen in love with that I wanted to share with you guys. Now, a couple of things. I got to use the Big M, the Krone Big M 450 mower, which is probably one of my favorite mowers, or it's probably one of my favorite bits of machinery on the actual, in the actual game. So if that ever one of those came up for sale, I would just buy it. I'd take the sacrifice and I would buy it purely because I just love it that much. It has the ability to chop the grass or turn it into swaths. What you're looking at here is the swaths made from the actual mower itself. I know what you're thinking, that's amazing. Well, it is amazing because a job that has taken us, you know, a good hour and a half to do with our 2 fields, it took 5 minutes to mow it. Not even 5 minutes to mow it and row it, all in one hit. So that bit of kit is just a lifesaver. Now, it also came with this bit of kit. So when I picked up the contract, I leased the equipment, obviously. And this is the new Vermeer ZR5 1200, which is a baler. And look at this, it has the ability to turn on a dime. So for all those hard to get spots, look at this, you can literally do a 360 on the spot. For all those hard to get spots, it just makes it fantastic for getting around and baling. You can get the sizes between 125, 150 and 180 bales. We're running on 150s at the moment because I'm always a bit wary on the bale wrappers and what they can actually wrap up. Look, probably 180s would have been better for this job. It would have been even quicker, but I was unsure of what the bale wrapper could do. I could have checked, but I just thought, bugger, I'll just get into it. So yeah, I wanted to bring you guys in. I thought I'll make a little bit of extra money while I'm having my lunch, and then I thought, you know what, I'll fire up the recording again. I was about to fire it up anyway to finish off our job, but this way, oh, well, there's an accident over there. We get to see a bit of the new equipment that's come out on Farming Sim, which is the Vermeer pack. And I tell you what, if ever one of these came up, I'd probably get one of these as well. This is fantastic. And it would be, you know, this bit of kit plus the Krone Big M 450 would be perfect bits of kit for our grass fields, purely because our grass fields are so hard in some of the corners. But anyway, just it's got, just so you guys can see, it's pretty cool if you ask me. It just opens up like that. You can set it on automatic drop or not, and then off you go again. Alright, this is what it looks like in the cab. Pretty cool. Right, so that's that in a hat. Yeah, this is the new Vermeer ZR5 1200. I feel like a salesman, a dirty salesman. Get your new Vermeer ZR5 112. Oh, no, hang on. What am I saying here? ZR5 1200. Get it right, Ham. It's the worst salesman on earth. Try that again. Get your new Vermeer ZR5 1200 from your dealership now. the ZR5 1200. Bailing your way. Oh. So just on touching what I was saying, if you're wondering what the Krone Big M450 was, it's this one here, the Big M450, right? So it's this fantastic bit of kit. If you got the money and you want 2 bits of mowing kit to get your job done really quick, I would suggest this one here, otherwise known as the butterfly mower. You can see when you unpack it, it just drops down like that. It comes with the front attachment already on it and the big side mowing sections, and then you can set it to drop a swath at the back like we've just done on that, which I wish I'd shown you now, but look, there'll be plenty more to come with it. And the other option you can do with it is once it's unpacked, you can set the work mode. So we've got it selected at the bottom there. You can see select work mode, swath drop, and then you hit Control Y and it sets to left swath, Control Y, right swath, wide spread, or back to swath dropping. Okay, so there are your options there with the actual mower itself. Pretty cool stuff. It's probably one of my favorite bits of kit. And now, along with this thing, they're 2 bits of machinery I would highly recommend if you've got the money and you want to make more money, especially mowing. That's the way to do it. Alright, I'm going to finish up that job now. I'm going to get it all baled up. Then we're going to head over to my my farmlands. Yeah, my farmlands. Yeah, we bought new farmland. That's right. And I'll bring you back to when we're wrapping those. I'm not going to bore you with more of this job here. This was literally because we had the ability to pick up a job that allowed us to make a little bit more money, but mostly because I wanted to have a go at those 2 bits of equipment together and see how quickly I could get the job done. And I wanted to show you guys the new bit of kit there, so I'm glad I did. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to get these baled up, wrapped up. I mean, they're baled up. I'm going to get them wrapped up and loaded on the trailer and then crack on with our stuff. So I'll see you when we're back doing our own field. Well, the cool thing is that because we picked up that job and it came with the bale wrapper, it cost $360 or whatever it was to lease all the equipment on that job. Yet we're able to use the bale wrapper and tractor on our fields. How good is that? So it's good saving to try and pick up a bale job, even if you don't get to use the tractors, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be able to cut the grass, and I don't know if I'll be able to use the Vermeer actually on it. I should have probably tried that out on my own fields, but I mean, the good thing is we can actually use the bale wrapper on our fields, so that's, you know, to me that's a win because we're getting the bale wrapper really cheap. We're getting to use another tractor as well. It's like a brand new Fendt. It's like a brand new version of our tractor, so it's pretty cool. I think it's a bit bigger and a bit better to be honest, but newer machinery is always fun to drive. And you know what, like I was saying before, I don't have all the money in the world on this playthrough at the moment yet, so being able to use some of the really Gucci machinery is a lot of fun. Well, last bale in the field done. This is, oh, if I can actually get it in the actual groove, get it in the slot. Last bale done on our fields. So that's 21 bales on our field. That was 22 bales on the other field. We're going to hand all of the other fields' bales in now. We may as well. We'll get a little bit of extra money back then. But these bales will probably just stay here now, fermenting over the next month, and we'll pick them up next month or whenever they're ready to go. I'm pretty sure it takes a month. I'm not too sure. But we'll come back and check on them at any time. The ones across the paddock there are ready. They'll let me know anyway when I jump down quickly enough just to see them. Whoops, didn't see that little lump there. So I'll take this back now and then put our beacons on. Oops. Yeah, I'll take this back to the shop and we'll pick up the trailer. We'll go down and finish field 43, hand it in and get our money for the day, shall we? Sounds like a good plan, Ham. Thank you, Ham. I just had a thought while I was wending my way through this beautiful little forest laneway here. I better call Gary to see if he's able to pick me up after I hand the tractors and stuff back in and bring me back home. I don't actually, I had Rachel drop me off earlier. But I better call Gary just to see. Oh, I'll just pull over here and give him a call. Yep, okay. No answer. Typical. Looks like I'm walking back home after the job. Gary, where are you? What could he be doing? Right, all hitched up. Let's go and get these bales and make some money. That's a kind of a good way to finish off our day mowing with a really cheap. And I'll show you the price it costs to lease everything after this. After we get it all down there, it's probably going to take 2 trips to get these bales down there. I can't imagine 22 bales fitting on the one trailer, but I have been known to be wrong before. Actually, I have been known to be wrong a lot. In fact, when are you ever right? Well, occasionally I'm right. Like when? Like when I'm losing an argument, I'm still always right. That's a bad example of a... Hey, who's knocked that sign over? Wasn't me. I think you're lying. Right, here we go. Bale number 1. I could go and see if this bale loader picks up my bales as well, but I think we'll end up doing it the old-fashioned way. Right, so this will be the 3rd one. Puts it up there, gives it a push back. I do like the round baler. Round baler automatic trailer. Say that really quick. Round baler automatic trailer. God, I struggle with words at the best of times, let alone trying to put a rhyme together like that. Round baler automatic trailer. Yeah, there we go. Okay, lucky last coming up. Well, we're turning this way, are we? I was going to turn the opposite way, but we'll go this way. And Bob's your uncle. Right, pack that up. Right, let's do a quick check. Saving, lovely. Love to do a save. So you can see this session, the 22 bales that we've just done, because I did have to restart, obviously. The contracts. Biogas plant. Okay, we're taking them to biogas plant. What are the prices actually at the moment? Please, can I know? Please and thank you. So for silage, biogas plant $4.95. Understandably, you want to go there, but really, probably not at the best prices. I've got to be honest. Right, let's head to the biogas plant. On the double, spit spot, pippity pop. All right, Mary Poppins, thank you. Can we go left? I think, can we go left then right? I don't think we can, you know. No, you have to go right then left. There's a dirt track out this way. Alright, we'll leave the beacons on. Let's have a lovely little drive down to the biogas plant. Okay, indicating right. This is our exit right here, or our entrance into the place. Anyway, let's get a nice wide turn in. Let's see how much we weigh. Ooh, 24,825. I assume that's kilos. Alright, this will be our drop-off point just here. Alright, just there, Ham. Okay. Get ready to unleash the money. Unleash the bales? Yeah, but we're unleashing bales to unleash the money. Contract finished. Look at the money rise. We probably could have kept a lot of those bales for ourselves, you know. Holy snapping duckfish. $22,000 from the leftovers. Don't tell those people on the contract that they only told us to drop off X amount of bales and we could have the rest. How much we actually made. That's enough for us to buy our own bale wrapper. What about automatic bale loader? I feel like that's the one you want. Right, well, let's have a bit of a discussion on the way over because I want to just double check. Let's check our tar weight after we are finished. 18,225. So we had a total of about 6,200 in terms of bales. Is that about 6 ton? 6.5 ton almost? Yeah, thereabouts. Alright, good stopping. We could go up the back way there, but I'm not. I'll go this way. Through town. Before we drop off the trailer, I'm just going to check to see if we can pick up the bales with this thing. And maybe we could just drop them down at the yard ready to go for when they're ready. I'm being lazy, I know. I could be doing the picking up the bales myself. Later on with the pallet fork loader or the front loader and our trailer, but if I can save myself time now, then I don't have to do it all later. Okay, here we go. Here's the test. Okay, we can pick them up. Well, we'll go through the rigmarole of picking up all our bales now, and we'll stack them. Where are we going to stack them? We'll risk it for the biscuit and just stack them at the biogas plant ready to go for next time. And then that's job done out of our hair. We know the bales are down there at the biogas plant, and we don't have to worry about them then until we actually have to sell them off. I'll call ahead and make sure they're okay with that, us leaving them there, but I can't see why not. Okay, that's all our bales on board, all 21 of them. I think our brand new purchase has been fantastic. So, if you're watching at home and were wondering about buying a new field, Brian. Oh, Brian, I love you, Brian, because you actually have some great ideas and you keep it up and keep it up telling me what you think we should do and buy next, and you've got some great suggestions and good insight into the game anyway. So I hope that appeases some of your appetite of buying a new field and helping us with our mowing. I think you'll find that was a good purchase in the end. And I still want to buy that field up there, field 12. It's just I really think we can get it cheaper, like a few thousand extra off it. And if that's worth it to me in the long run. Maybe not down the road. We could probably not worry about it so much, but when we're making a lot more money. But for now, I realise I'm taking up 2 lanes of the road here, but that's because these lanes aren't really made for this big rig. Alright, we're not going to go left here. We're going to go straight down the end here. And I'll show you why, because we want to sort of tuck into the biogas plant the same way we went in before, back up into the corner and just stack out, or it's going to push them out in a bunch. Okay, caution, wide load. Let's see the difference here. 2451. Right. So it is about 6.5 ton, I'm pretty sure. I might have just maths wrong. I might have done my math wrong. Right, we're going to tuck them up in this corner over the back here. It's generally a spot I like to keep the bales in until they're ready. Right, I think we'll push them all into there. Let's see how that goes. I'll get them all out in a nice big line, thank you. Beautiful. Keep going. Oh, lovely. Right. So that's our bales ready to go for next time. Down here at the biogas plant. We've even stacked them neatly so they're out of the way for these guys. The fermenting 0% still. That's because you're not on ×5. Yeah, because I was trying to avoid the rain. We don't need to avoid the rain anymore. Okay, this has been fantastic. The Fent 930 Vario. Alright, well, what are we doing? We're leaving it here, aren't we? Yep. Ah, Gary, where are you? Thanks for joining me today, gang. We're going to hand the job in? Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, we'll hand it in. Hand it in, then we can let the people go. So leasing costs $378 to lease all that equipment. And we get to use the bale wrapper and the trailer. Collect. Alright, there's an extra 10,000 whatever. Let me just go in and 9,400. So fantastic. Happy to take that. Back to $38,000. It's today, really, if you think about it, that field only cost us about $6,000. If we just bring up the P menu now and I take you down to bale wrappers, the cost of this bale wrapper here to lease is $1,122, right? That's a huge saving we're getting for multiple parts of equipment. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. Not to mention the fact that then you add the trailer on top of that, which we got to use as well. We probably wouldn't have leased the trailer ourselves, but if you want to chuck in the cost of what one of those would cost to lease on itself as well, it was this one here, I'm pretty sure. The round bale one. It does do up to 180, but if we go to lease that as well, there's another $2,500. So you're looking at about $3,500, $4,000 to lease the trailer and the bale wrapper today, just to finish off our fields. The fact that on top of that, we got I can keep saying it. You know what I'm going to say. We got it for really cheap and all that equipment, and we made a lot of money on top of it, and we got a new field, and we've got bales ready to sell off next time. Oh, I was in your way. Sorry, buddy. I'm going to do I might stop off at the restaurant and get something to eat. How about that? And then I'm going to head home and put my feet up for the rest of the day. Join me next time where we kick into the next following months. We've got eggs to sell. We'll check on the lettuces as well, and then we'll be into harvest season, gang. So that'll be next episode. Stay tuned for that. We'll probably have to do a bit of field work for our grass fields as well. We might have to check the fertilization. Might have to roll them. I don't know if they'll need rolling. Potentially some lime as well. We'll check all that out next time. Thanks for joining me. I've been Van Ham. Leave your hints, tips, tricks, comments, all that sort of stuff. And thank you again, Brian, for keeping me on my toes. I'm glad you did, because it did sort of force me into buying that field and checking what's around, and I'm really happy with that purchase today. And I hope you guys are with that purchase as well, because that's going to really bolster up our farm. Okay, bye for now. Bloody Gary. You know what? I'm taking my dinner out of his wages.